This is Radio Jamaica 94 FM. I'd like to apologize profoundly for boo-boo we just had with our CCRP update. Our program is ready and waiting for you, has been for a few days, but problematic. And now we are retrieving it. We recorded fully to have a cohesive, you might have experienced regular listeners to the program that we've been having some issues, technical issues. So we've decided for a couple of weeks to record. And we've done that. And we did that this week. And hear ye, the Miller horn, signaling the start to our CCRP update for this week. CCRP was created in 2009 as a legacy project of Procom Limited and launched in 2010 by our executive chair, Jean Laurie Chin, to celebrate, protect, and empower Jamaica seniors while offering many benefits. Visit our website at ccrponline.org. CCRP Update is brought to you by JNGI for the very best value and a boatload of benefits. In today's update, we mark the International Day of Women and Girls in Science, which comes up on February 11, and our guest speaker will be Dr. Lilieth Nelson, who has had years of experience as a science educator and has worked in several other science-related fields. Dr. Nelson is the recipient of the 2023 CCRP Living Legacy Award in recognition of her invaluable contributions in the fields of entrepreneurship, education, and culture. But first, a little family business. For your financial security, our CCRP Update sponsors, BCIC, offer their amazing JNGI Silver Shield plan for auto and property insurance exclusively for CCRP members. Because they care about your safety on the road, the CCRP Silver Shield Auto Plan includes free benefits from the Jamaica Automobile Association with valet service for vehicle registration, fitness, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Help us to continue advocating for your rights and assisting seniors in need. When you're a CCRP member, you're actively supporting the rights of seniors and the elderly and assisting in our outreach programs. If you're 40 or over, you are eligible to join CCRP. For a fee of only 3,000 Jamaican dollars per year, the CCRP opens up a world of exciting events. And members also have access to discounts of up to 30% from over 100 discount partners, and that's growing. CCRP offers 3 high-value health insurance plans for local and international coverage. Now, Valentine's Day comes up this Saturday, February 14, and the CCRP will celebrate the occasion with a Valentine's Day mingle at Hope Zoo. Thanks to Hope Zoo for discounted entry and with Cinco for refreshment. Our members and their guests can look forward to an enjoyable afternoon of music, dancing, and games, and we wish everyone in advance a happy Valentine's Day. On next Sunday's program, we'll mark Valentine's Day with a discussion on the importance of caring with retired psychiatrist Dr. E. Anthony Allen. Now to the core of today's update. This midweek, the global community pauses to celebrate the significant impacts of women and girls in science worldwide. And this is an amazing thing. Center stage for an annual international tribute to this force for good and on our planet and beyond. Can we say a warm welcome to Dr. Lilieth Nelson, an experienced science educator with indelible professional footprints and in other science-related fields as well. And an Irvinite, right?
That's right.
Congrats, Dr. Nelson, on your sustained efforts as a force for good in this country and beyond. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So there's so much to talk about, but let's jump right into it. What sparked your interest in science? Just curiosity, something, a precipitating event? What was it?
Well, you know, Jerry, I was told that as a child, I used to inject the trunks of trees in the yard, pretending to be a doctor. Or I would gather a group of anything, shrubs, chairs, boxes, anything, and proceed to teach them with my song. The song went, stamens consist of filament and anthers. Anthers consist of pollen grains so yellow.
And that continues to be a fabulous way of learning, you know. You enjoy it.
Tell you, that's right.
It sticks.
It's no wonder.
All this time.
Look, that's right. It's no wonder, Jerry, that at St. Jude's High School, I ended up studying chemistry and biology, along with the English literature and Spanish. And then I did physics with Father McCluskey at St. George's College, between high school and university. Then, having decided that medicine was not for me, I read for chemistry, botany, and zoology at the UWI. No, chemistry and botany fascinated me, and I was influenced by some excellent teachers and lecturers. But the possibility of having to dissect lizards turned me away from the zoology.
Ooh. So tell us about the education part of it, though, because many people imbibe and they understand and they enjoy the field, but you have also chosen to pour into others.
Yes, I had very few female lecturers. Can you imagine? Very few. So following the expo at university, that is, at high school I had, right? But
Right.
following the exposure to the sciences in high school and the chemist, the chem, bot, and zoo, I taught general science in Nassau, Bahamas. Then I returned to the UWI to read for the diploma, the higher diploma, and the MA in education, focusing on the teaching of chemistry at secondary and tertiary levels in Jamaica. So subsequently, well, I completed a diploma in management studies and an executive MBA and PhD after that.
Hmm.
PhD.
So you wanted to make sure that you were fully equipped and continue to sustain your energy level.
That's right.
Speaking of energy, the field of energy management. You worked at the Ministry of Mining and Energy, and that now is a huge thing globally. Energy security. Tell us about your
Absolutely.
experience.
But my experience in the ministry now, just around the time of OPEC, of the OPEC crisis in 1979,
Yes.
when oil production dropped, reducing global supply by approximately 4% and triggering panic by
Mm,
buying. They had panic buying, which resulted in doubling the crude oil prices to
right.
approximately $40 per barrel.
Hmm.
Countries looked to alternative energy sources such as bio, wind, solar, ocean thermal, and so on. So I went to manage a project for the Ministry of Mining and Energy, which was involved, it involved assessment of the bioenergy potential in Jamaica.
Hmm.
I stayed on in that ministry, working in alternative energy and energy conservation, produced an energy coordinator's handbook, co-authored a book on alternative energy with Dr. Alfred Sangster, completed a course in energy management at State University of New York, Storybook.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
but two of my favorite projects involved working along with some young, bright engineers, convincing farmers to invest in bioenergy digesters and householders and public and private sector entities to invest in solar water heaters and
Hmm.
photovoltaic panels.
Wow. So that's a lot of progress you imbibed and you also helped to drive. So that's you're a pioneer. That's awesome.
Yes.
So what are some of the wider opportunities now available to women in the field of science? It was more stringent when you entered and decided to go that route, but now I think women are thriving a lot more.
Yes, well, the playing field is vast now in comparison to when I graduated from university. Although Jamaican women have excelled in applied fields such as medicine, pharmaceutical, food industries, and even in engineering, other options available to women now include data science, aerospace, engineering, biotechnology, biomedical engineering, marine, and other environmental sciences. So, Jerry, I am so proud when I meet some of my students who have excelled in science education, medicine, chemical, electrical, or mechanical engineering, and other science related fields. Then,
Yes.
of course, we can think of a trailblazer like Dr. Joyce Spence,
Oh,
an
yes.
alumna of the university's the chemistry department, who has been the first female master blender in the spirit industry, and who was recently named to the 2026 Forbes 50 over 50 global list. Oh, there are
Nice.
so many role models
Oh,
among the Jamaican female scientists, so many.
my gosh.
Jerry, you asked me a very important question. How something about developing the potential of the arts as well as the sciences. At least you touched on it when you talked about my being an artistic scientist. But
Yes.
I strongly believe that the person who can pursue and attain excellence as a scientist and an artist is more rounded and poised to contribute more meaningfully to the growth and sustainability of his or her country and the wider sphere within which he or she serves. You
Mm-hmm.
know, the performing arts, music, dance, speech, drama, the visual, the culinary, and indeed all branches of the creative arts
Yes.
form the texture of a society, and combined with the research, development, and application of science and technology can only result in the cultural richness and sustainability necessary for survival and advancement in this century and beyond. So
Absolutely.
and though I still write, sing, and act, some of my happiest years have been in the chemistry lab with
Mm.
chemicals, apparatus, and students who are eager to understand the mole concept, memorize and understand the trends in the periodic table of elements,
Yes.
develop manipulative skills in qualitative and quantitative analysis,
Wow.
or question the assumptions of thermodynamics.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
yes, we need to encourage and nurture the artistic scientist.
I believe so. I believe so.
I would love the women. I'm hoping that the young women
Mm-hmm.
and males too
Yes.
are tuned in and prepared to make their contribution to the growth of science, technology, and the arts
Mm-hmm.
towards sustainability and cultural stability of our country, of our Jamaica, which, the land which we love so much. I had one female lecturer at university, and guess what she was lecturing in? But marine botany. Ma
Mm.
Rob was her name. So I would encourage the women to go into the field of environmental science,
Mm.
or and of course, I'm going to be biased. I'm going to encourage them to do the chemistry related fields, because you have a lot of things. You can go into food industry, you can go into all sorts of related industry that depend on a facility with the chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
I am biased. And we have long past the days when it was the males
Mm-hmm.
who excelled at science. I watched the graduation, and sometimes I've been to quite a lot of the university graduation ceremonies, and I just sit there and smile when I see how many females
Mm-hmm.
are graduating in the sciences,
Mm-hmm.
whether it is the so-called pure sciences or the applied sciences. And I said, good, we are on the right track.
Yes. Amazing. Understand.
The marriage of the sciences with the arts. Uh, you mentioned Professor Nettleton at this time where he had a birthday, and we were remembering him this week, huh?
Yes, it's true.
But,
Yes.
but I tell you, oh yes, he called me an artistic scientist. But I really would encourage. This thing, we're focusing on the girls and the women, but I'm encouraging everybody, the
Mm-hmm.
males and the females,
Yes.
to embrace the sciences.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid of it. It's not really difficult. You hear people talking about chemistry is difficult, physics is difficult. They're not really difficult. If you can find maths not difficult, then you should be able to do the chemistry and the physics.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And,
Yes.
so embrace it, and do not be afraid of mixing your science with your artistic nature and your creativity,
Mm-hmm.
because creativity is the I'm going to use a weird phrase. Creativity is the bedrock
Mm-hmm.
on which we build our personality and our what we are about in this
Yes.
world, and then we
Absolutely.
can superimpose the things like the science and so on it. So do not separate them.
Fantastic.
Pursue.
And let's all remember the women and girls, the pioneers and the ones who are currently active, and the little ones coming up, making sure that they are stimulated in the way that they will emerge, just like our artistic scientist, Renaissance woman, and force for good. Dr. Lilieth Nelson, thank you so much.
Oh, it was my pleasure. And let me tell you, I really have to thank the CCRP, and thank you too, Jerry. Thank you for the opportunity to share
Yes.
today. Thank you very much. And really hope that people who are tuned in are prepared to make their contribution to the growth of science, technology, and the arts towards sustainability and the cultural stability of our country.
Blessings. So until next Sunday at 3 for all things CCRP, visit our website, ccrponline.org, and YouTube, CCRP Jamaica. Remember, soon as you touch 40, don't lay straight away. Pause and touchdown and make a gift of it to somebody else if you see they're not doing it. Insights galore, networking, exciting events, dollar savings. Let me just pause. You go do it, yeah? Do it before retirement hits. CCRP Update was brought to you by J&GI. Contact Gallagher Insurance Brokers or J&GI for the very best value and a boatload of benefits.